Hello everyone, welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have a Zelda 1 any% no Up+A Battle for Hyrule tournament race. We are in the premier semi-final round. This is Malchior versus Billick. On commentary today we have BT and Money Mercs, and they'll take it from here.
Another one from the Super Supreme team from Queens. What up, BT?
What up? What up? How the Knicks doing?
They don't play till Saturday. I don't know. That's a weird schedule. Tuesday, and they don't play till Saturday.
Ooh, full rest.
Yeah, like weird.
Dang. That means
Well-
they can like sit in on the Mets game.
We get to see who I wanted to match up with tonight, Mal or Billick. Mal is I don't know how familiar you are with these two guys. Well, I'm pretty familiar. Mal is a Z1R guy. He's pretty good at Z1R, and he's been playing vanilla lately. Definitely learning the runs, and I'm not sure if he's doing 2 or 3 first stuff. I know Billick is kind of like in the same boat where he's like definitely a newer player. He comes from the Castlevania. He runs. I think he runs CV2. I think he even had some like world records in that. So
yeah, that
they're
kind of
both-
harkens back to an old Zelda runner, K-Mac, Castlevania Zelda crossover.
Yeah,
so
I know
can
K-Mac
look
through.
for some talent here.
Yeah, I know K-Mac through Two Snack and those guys, a Ouija Wii.
Oh, here we go. We got a race.
Yeah, here we go.
So yeah,
I'm
because
gonna guess that they both take 2 first just to be safe,
Two
but I
first.
don't know. Yeah,
I know. I can see their splits. We're going 2 first.
that's
see
true.
the
I wasn't
future.
looking at the splits. Yeah,
Billick's a direct descendant of Bill Belichick, so just descent from greatness.
or Bill Bellamy.
Matt Bellamy? Isn't that the singer from Muse?
Bill Bellamy. He was a MTV VJ.
No, Matt Bellamy.
Oh, who's Matt Bellamy?
This lead singer from Muse.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never listened to Muse.
Ever listen to music?
Well, no, Muse.
Good clips so far. This is looking like a 1-minute entry.
Oh, he gets
Nasty arrow.
Yeah, he gets that weird arrow. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes if you're too fast, you get it. I've
Mhm.
noticed that. I used to do 2 first a lot. I love this route. It's really good for racing, but can't race it for the sub 30 zone.
Yeah, it's really good for racing. I I missed every school on drugs for my ankle last night and overly killed things as normal, and then I go and get crush my regular PB today. So it was a gift and a curse, I guess. But it's fun to see who's gonna be up against the guy that took me out, who was Stan last night. Who's been another guy who's a Z1R guy, and he plays vanilla occasionally, and he's been putting up times. He beat
players
my
get Korea bombs here too.
he beat my 2 first last night too. So he had a really solid run. I think it was like a flat 35 or a really low 35. He beat
Yeah.
me by like 15 seconds. Maybe it was more than that. Pretty even so far.
Yeah, we got some change for some extra bomb. I don't know, I like taking a lot of rupees here and then ignoring them for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You can always get backed up by the Zol in 3. They drop some money for you. Extra bomb.
Yeah, they always drop a 5 or 2 that first room, in which you essentially get the key on. You almost always get a 5er in that room.
Yeah, almost always. You should have like a 120% chance to get it, but sometimes RNG don't work that way.
No, not all the time, but like 99% of the time you are getting a 5er in there.
Here we got a 224 and a 230. They're 6 seconds apart. Looking good so far. Got 8 bombs from Mal, and we got for Billick we got 6 bombs from Mal.
And shout out to baseball for cracking skills.
Alright, where do we go next? Yeah, you can't forget this heart, because this lets you get the white sword. It's a 5 heart pickup.
Mhm.
And then no swords until 12.
Heart rock.
pickup. Yeah, the heart rock, also called monocle rock, because it's half the size of spectacle rock. Just kind of copied it and pasted it down somewhere else.
That's funny too, because somebody said spectacle rock the other day, or no, somebody said monocle rock the other day. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, that's got to be heart rock. I'm like, I never hear that though.
Yeah, my splits have called it Heart Rock for a long time.
I'm gonna change that.
But yeah, I think Darkwing called it Monocle Rock. That comes from randomizer because it's like a place you forget to check sometimes if you're doing like mixed quest.
I'm gonna start calling it Heart Rock Cafe.
Yeah, that's what it's called on my splits. And,
Is it really? Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
that.
Yeah, my Zelda's 2 splits. You get a kick out of those too. They're all named after planets from Star Wars.
Yeah, there's some weird ones. It's funny too. I literally said that when I was playing today. I was like, man, of all these weird splits, I name all this stuff. I'm like, I hope somebody out there appreciates like some of these weird things that I named the splits.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
Mal's just look like super technical, and then Billick's got the Olive Garden, White Sword, level 1, Hundo. You know, pretty good split names, I'd say. But how did that affect their performance?
Yeah,
I want to know.
like for mine, for one, I'm pretty. I don't know. I have them different on like different splits, but I know from I think my main like 3 first run, this is called the Bone Zone. So I'm pretty sure that's what this one's called.
Yeah, I don't have a name for this room myself, so I guess Bone Zone is on the table.
Well, just one in general is the Bone Zone. I saw a split. I don't think you were there. The last thing I did, I tried 100% run. I named 4. It was Hawaii, but Vires and Zols. That was the name of the split. I started laughing. I didn't even remember naming it that. There's some real goofy ones in there though.
And both players go extra low here on the diamond clip.
Yeah, Mal is missing a little bit there. He took about 3 or 4 tries to get in there, so.
Yeah, staying nice and even.
Yeah, they were really close until that. Honestly, that clip put Mal a little bit behind, but they're pretty close right now.
Yeah. It's 1.5 rooms apart now. Let's see, what do you do here? You got a White Sword, you don't need to bomb Aqua Menace. Mal is short on bombs with 4.
No, you don't throw a bomb here. You don't need to.
Well,
I think it's like
20 frames.
I think it's like equivalent to like 1 stab though, isn't it? Or White Sword?
Oh yeah, so Aqua Menace is 6 HP and a bomb does 4 and the White Sword does 2.
Gotcha.
And you can actually stack the damage too. But it doesn't really come up with White Sword.
Yeah, every time I would throw a bomb with White Sword, people would just yell at me and say, "Nah, just sword it. Stop throwing a bomb there." So.
Well, sometimes you can force it too. You know, Aqua Menace is a good target for bomb force.
Oh, I'm 3 first. Obviously, I'm doing it, but White Sword, you're not.
Oh no, man! I'm telling you that White Sword route, it has a lot of potential.
No, it does. I like it.
We haven't even seen it.
I feel like it's fun. Like honestly, dude. Like every time I play it, and I'm like, even like on runs that like I finish, I'm like, damn. I was like, I know I could do better this time. Like I see people what they get in it. Even like new people are like crushing my 2 first, and I'm like, I just know there's so much time here. I just don't find it.
Yeah, look, you had it. You just had to execute. Mal is like slightly better at screen scrolling at the moment. Don't know how much race nerves we got. But man, this is what makes me nervous just with how close they are to each other.
I mean, he has a lot of people I watch him play Z1R. I mean, he was in the tournament and won a couple rounds, so he's definitely used to having like a couple hundred people watching him on like ZSR and SG. So I mean, I don't think
one-on-one is, you know.
Yeah, I guess
it's different.
I mean, well, he's doing the Z1R stuff one-on-one.
Isn't that best of 3 or is it single elimination?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm not sure early rounds, but yeah, it is best of 3. Okay, I know what you mean now. Like you meant like
this is all the marbles, man. We're completely full of marbles right now.
Yeah, I know. I got my ass kicked last night. Tell me so.
Yeah, I have really bad news for you. Also, I wanted to break it to you soon.
What's that?
Well, after you go back and forth doing Hundo, 2 first and 3 first, you know what's next, right?
No.
You have to do 1 low % run just for your man BT here.
Yeah, I've never tried that. I don't think I'm really
3 hearts. 3 hearts, blue candle.
I have watched John Tabin do a couple of those, and probably Rue. I've definitely seen a few people run that. But...
It does make you so good at the game. It makes you so good at the game.
Yeah, no, it's. I'm sure it's really hard, but
variety is the spice of life. All right, we got a raft here.
I'm definitely down for challenge mode though.
Oh, it's so good. Game just opens up because now you can just do whatever dungeon order you want.
Mm.
You can do early 6.
I was actually thinking about trying to TDO at some point. I haven't tried that.
Yeah, everyone should do a TDO glitchless. I verify most of those runs as they come in. They come into the category extensions in Zelda. I watch a lot of them. There's a lot of Japanese runner doing those right now. So if you like to
I think they even had
explore,
I think they even had a tournament, a TDO tournament.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, maybe that's why we're seeing a lot. I'm pretty sure John or somebody was saying that they had a TDO tournament though.
Ooh, I would have gone with a right bomb there, but now I'll put an up bomb.
Oh,
But
see, that's a good thing
definitely
about having
damage race here.
definitely. Well, that's also a good thing about having the white sword there. You can just sword him down if you miss or he starts going berserker.
Yep, each arm has 4 HP, so just 2 stabs with the sword. We got Billick way on the way into level 4.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, he should have just went up. He probably would have been fine.
Either way, he would have had an oil change. I just don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Are you a horse? I always preferred Powdered Toast Man. He was pretty good. Alright, yeah, so Mal's on the bad tile too. You're on the half tile there. You can get Zola'd, but it's fine. It spawned way out in the ocean.
Billick having some issues in a dark block clip.
Yep. Enough on the overworld and enough right there just to keep things really interesting for Malchior. Alright, forces
bombs though, yeah.
Yeah, 29 roops.
Excuse me.
That's okay, I didn't smell it. Alright, Keys kind of got away from Billick here. Got a good extension over the water. Let's see if Mal can make up some time here. Bombs 2, get 3, gets a clock.
Yeah, I was gonna say he definitely killed a lot with that. So his count was, I'm not sure where he got a drop. I'm not sure like how his setup is.
He got a force on 10, and he has 2 on the count entering the room. Got 3 from the Zol. This sword down here for 5 and 0.
I mean, and like I said, I you know, Billick is definitely a much more new runner opposed to Mal, because Mal runs E1R a lot. So Mal's not used to the route, but he's used to like forcing and stuff like that. Like, you know, he definitely has that like in his bag.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I mean, Billick is a really good like CV runner, and I'm not sure what other stuff he runs, but I know he runs Castlevania stuff. Pretty sure CV2. And you know, if you speed run, I mean, you come to a new game and you're familiar with it, you can kind of just pick up on stuff.
Yeah, you do some counting too in Castlevania.
Mal's gonna take the right route. He's not gonna go for the whatchamacallit key.
Oh man, do you know? You want to know? You want to know? I tell you all about that room. That's the error key. So
yeah, the error key. Yep. Sorry.
Error, good Z2 player too, came up with like the why the heck don't we just go up here and grab this key strat?
That is error 72, isn't it?
Yeah, error 72. And then what happened was Yunos and I raced this game in a best of Ness, and that error key was still super new. And I went and tried to do it in the race, and then I forgot what I was doing, and I just got hit by the trap, lost my count, didn't get bombs, and I lost that race to Yunos.
I mean, he's a tough guy.
I was representing Team Brick back in the day. He was on Dogbone. Team
Brick? Oh, he was playing on the Dogbone?
No, just Team Dogbone. I think he was secretly playing on a Brick. I got a hot hoof there. Going top here.
Looking for bombs. He's pulling a Mercs right now, looking for bombs.
Just fishing, you know. Sometimes you just want to do some fishing.
Baseball says, shout out to Yunos. Love that guy.
Yeah, Yunos has been on a tear lately. He just took a monster world record in Arkista's last night.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube this morning. I haven't watched it, but I've been watching you and him play that game like a ton lately. So.
Yeah, I wanted to.
You told me I had. You told me I have to play that game. So.
Well, yeah, you got to because you can now race it on race time. And it's just a nice little, 12, 13-minute game.
Yeah, it does look like a short run. Maybe I'll Try it out one
Alright.
day.
Got our hearts. Oh, now it's Billick's turn to do some fishing. Got the heart drop, I didn't pick it up.
Yeah, but you know
So-
what's going really bad though on Billick's side, dude. He's down 4 hearts. You don't want to be down 4 hearts going into 5.
Maybe stab enough stuff like Merc style. You get a fairy force.
Well, you also fall behind like Mercs doesn't lose the race.
You know,
Mal-
Billick's also
Mal
on
is-
like the minimum rupees,
Yeah, Mal's kind of cruising right now.
but didn't get the global bomb, but didn't need it either. I don't know exactly what Malchior is fishing for. 8 bombs, 46 rupees is plenty good.
He might just want extra rupees or something, maybe for like 7.
Yeah, but the sword and the arrow do the same damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't really stress it with a white sword. I mean, you got that extra damage.
Just stab it.
Yeah,
There's a fiver.
Slammer, you're one of the people that made me killing everything a meme, so we already know it is.
I think they're just taunting you. I think they know you're calling this match.
No, Slammer
They're
was one of the OGs making fun of me killing everything. I'm like the Predator in Z1. But I was like I said, I said it. I think I said it last night in comms, and I mean I've said it on my stream. I think before. Like I had the same issue in Z2, and like when I stopped doing that, I shed like 2-3 minutes. So I mean, when I stopped doing it in this game, I'll probably shed like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, no, there's a lot. Just think it's like 21 frames a stab or whatever it is.
I have not
It's
unlocked.
crazy.
I have not unlocked my full potential, but at almost 32 minutes in 5 months, I'm very happy with my progress right now.
All right, going into level 5, down a half a heart versus down 4 hearts. I don't know. Down a bomb too. Where do you want to be here? What's your strategy? If you're in a race and you're down almost half your health, what are you gonna do here?
Be careful.
Extra cautious? Yeah.
Yeah. Mal just lost his count though and got hit as well, so he's down 2.5 now.
I would go in the penalty box right here, 100%.
No, see, they're not. I just started doing that, and I mean, I never did it until maybe like a couple days ago, so I don't think they're gonna be going for that.
But
Or-
it's only for Canadians, really, or hockey fans.
Yeah, they were saying that in GM's chat about Canana Phone invented that. That one, John, I think, said that.
Yeah, the Canana phone is extremely smart about first and second quest. Try and get him to start playing it some more.
Well, when you have world records routes named after you and stuff, probably we're doing something pretty good.
Yeah. No, he's just man. We try different things and we just always come back to whatever he said to do. And we're so dumb. We're just like, let's try to do this, and we do it for
Yeah.
a couple years. Like, nope, Canadaphone was right.
That was like when I first started playing. Like I would
Completely
like.
out of bombs here for Billick.
That's okay though. I mean, it is a menu, but he's not too far behind. I mean, if Mal makes one mistake, or even if
He's back him. Well, you can actually don't need to menu here. You can just stab down Dig Dogger, but throws a bomb.
no, he's
at
gonna have to
Dig
menu
Dogger.
he's gonna have to menu bombs just to get more bombs though.
I mean, you only have to have bombs, do you?
Hmm?
You can just stab everything on the overworld, Mercs. What's wrong with you?
I mean, you could, but not a lot of things are gonna give you bombs on the way to 7.
Yeah, there's about 3 blue moblin, and I think both players killed at least half of those 3 on the way in.
I know Mal did because that was the screen. I remember him. He was killing stuff like Vaughn.
All right, pretty good setup there.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say, going back to what you're saying about Canana Phone, when I first started running this, I'd be like, "Yo, Unos, what if you do this, this, and this on this route?" And he's like, "Nah, we did that like 9 years ago, man." He's like, "Don't bother. Like this game's
Yeah.
really optimized." So I kind of
Can't
knew
believe-
like.
He didn't just hit you upside the head with his cane. Bother Unos. Alright, gets a free walk there, a little hesitation there out of Billick. Mal's coming out of 5, a little green on splits, but I believe I can't see the comparisons, so I don't know if these are averages or if we're just gonna see like a huge Mal PV here. Looks like it's probably averages.
I think I think he has better because it says.
Oh, this is a fun one. If you blow the recorder too early, you get a messed up Dig Dogger. Just throbs in the corner. You ever seen that? That's good.
Yo, no problem, Drew. Thanks. Thank you for the GG.
What up, Drews?
My man.
Alright. West Lake Shopping Mall. Alright, so we got Mal does arrows first, meat second.
Ooh, takes a
This
hit.
is like, do you fold or do you scrunch your TV? Are you arrows first or meat first?
Always meat.
Meat first? Let's see.
One, I'm fat, but I don't think I've ever really seen anybody grab arrows first.
What? Mal just did it.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like I never really see anybody else do that.
You're saying he's not allowed in the house because he scrunches instead of folds?
No, he can.
Billick's going meat first. Alright, one each. It's not just a throbbing Dig Dogger, it's a Dig Dogger that throbs in the corner. Ooh, interesting choice here. Mal entered level 7 from the left. Let's see what that does for us. It should do nothing. Yeah. So entering the dungeon from the up or right versus the down or the left produces bad results.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
This game is so stupid. You're curious, like, because you all just like, you know, well, this is what everyone else does, so I'm gonna do it this way. Be like, how come I don't enter level 7 from above? Like,
Well,
you know.
I did something last night and learned a lesson in level 7. I was like 3 or 4 hearts down, and I was like, I'm just gonna grab this fairy before I go in. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Definitely got some interesting patterns from that.
Yeah, but 7 has no perfect. No, yeah, it does happen with 7, but no one ever enters from above. You have to accidentally overclip the stairs and then push down. Don't ask me how I know that.
It looks winning now since he bought in the right order. That's what Slammer said.
It actually costs time to buy them in the wrong order because you have to double back. You have to cross the horizontal space an extra time.
Never thought about that.
It's just a few tiles, though. It's just 4 tiles. And you can't pump them either. Well, you can pump them from the top, but there's only one pump to do.
They're both about even on health. They're both a couple hearts down. No big hang-ups or anything yet. Mal's still kind of cruising. About to pick up.
Well, Billick's is lugging around this giant meat stack. He finally got rid of it, so he'll probably go a little faster now.
Mm-hmm. Grumble, grumble.
Also, Billick's got extra bombs, so. Alright, Malchior is on the 4 global. So looking for a 6-drop and an 8-drop. We got, what, 3 Dig Dogger bits. That'll take him to 7.
Oh, Mal's down to 2 hearts right now. He's got to be really careful.
Dig Dogger will probably drop 2 hearts and a fairy right here, just because Zelda's really
probably,
nice.
But never say.
Goonies never say die, Mercs. Are we going arrows?
Yeah, look, well, he only has 2 bombs.
Well, you get no drops here. Alright, so basically. Oof. Got grab hands.
He's down to 2. He's down to 2 bombs, 2 hearts, and he only has 5 arrows.
And there's still 3 blue Gorilla out there. That's okay. This isn't bad. I would immediately switch to that red candle though, and I would play it safe.
Oh, you don't want that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now?
Gonna do that.
Back up the requisite distance. Grab the clock now. Just grab it now.
Disappeared.
When it's safe to grab the clock, you grab the clock.
Well, being that he had to play a lot more conservative, and Billick is right on his behind again.
There's a clock. Very, very afraid. There we go. 1 shot.
Oh, Mal takes a death in the diamond room.
Yeah, that was pretty predictable.
Yeah, I hate going in that room with no help.
Yeah,
it's rough.
Yeah, I just think it's a bug. I don't think the blue Gorilla should do a whole heart. They're so aggressive, and there's so many of them, and they have a ranged attack.
If you go in that room with a few, like with low health, it could get you real quick, just like that happens.
Well, if you're doing like swordless and you go to 2 first, and you go into like the blue Gorilla room, like you're dead. It's just you got 3 hearts. It's true, you could have a blue ring, double your health, but man, you'd have to.
I'm hitting the right order next time, Slammer said.
Yeah. That's what you get, I guess. You go meat first,
Well,
then arrow.
He did, I mean, granted, he did take a death, but I don't know if he's getting the weird patterns I had last night. I feel like there was.
No, it was.
I think I had two. Yeah, I think I had two blue gorillas on the bottom last night. It was all weird.
All right, so 7's like the worst. That's like a 4-minute death. It's like a huge dungeon. You can see just based on the map how big level 7 is. It has a convoluted path.
No, it's a big
tough.
setback.
I probably would have left it. I probably would have left 7. I would have come back after 8. Go get a heart. Go to 6. Go to 8.
He's down to 4 hearts again, and he still has a lot of rooms to get through.
Now Billick's got bombs.
Well, that's one.
Are you gonna get a second red candle?
Wait, why is
how many red candles do you want? Oh,
I think he just realized that he didn't have to go there.
Well,
that death will just. I mean, the one that he took is just.
Dig Dogger will also remain dead, so we should probably put bombs back on.
Maybe he doesn't know.
He did a pump. He knows. He knows what's up. Candle reminded him. Alright, 5 bombs. Gotta get through the wall masters again. No, you don't. They stay dead. He knows.
No, he left. He left. Remember?
He walked out. Oh, got
right.
it. So only the mini bosses will stay dead, but the rooms will come back.
Yep.
Otherwise, these bubbles, the waffles keep the room clear if you stay inside the dungeon. Yeah, I would have done a 3-heart rerun if it were me. But yeah, I respect getting the fairy because you're like, man.
Yeah, that I mean, that's rough trying to get through there with 3 hearts. It's rough sometimes with full hearts, so I mean, I get it.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
I got wall mastered in there last night, so or this morning, one of the two.
Now let me take a quick peek here. So it looks like it was about a 3-minute and 30-second penalty for dying.
Well, a Ganon death or something big can definitely, an 8 death can definitely change this again.
No, dying in 8 is the best death you can take.
Well, because it's short. I get it. But even with these guys are new runners. I mean, 3 hearts starting back in 8, it's not very fun, man. I mean,
you only need half a heart to win, no matter what your skill level is. Like, you just need to keep a half a heart.
Yeah, says you, the guy that's like top 10 in the world player.
Whatever. Die at 9 and get a 34.
Alright,
question in chat. I want Mercs to field it. What's no Up+A?
Okay, so no Up+A, if you Up+A, this category, which is pretty much the main category, if you Up+A on the second controller, it will make you either reset to the beginning of the dungeon or the beginning of the game if you're on the overworld. So in this, you're not allowed to use that as like what's the word that I'm looking for?
Death warp.
Yeah, death warp. Right.
So yeah, because this game has puzzles in it, it's possible to get yourself into a bad situation.
Ooh, bombs galore.
So they include Nintendo of America, Nintendo of Japan. They include a way to kill the player, so you can save progress or get yourself unstuck.
And there is cool. and there is a category for 100% and this category as well with where you can do that. And it's a few minutes faster because you can death warp.
Yeah, and I predict next year we'll probably see a lot more Up+A.
Think so?
Oh yeah, it's like a roller coaster. They toss and turn and go back and
it's
forth.
It's funny you say that too. I just literally downloaded the Japanese ROM you sent me today, which you can actually use that. You can use that ROM
by any means possible. Yeah.
Still don't understand how that all worked out, and I'm not gonna ever try to. So.
Look at that. All right. I'd like to say Malchior's got a bit of a tear here. That's a lot of ground to cover, but doing well. We got Billick in level 8, keeping a pretty good health pool going, and the bombs are running a little low, but we got a lot of opportunities to fix that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Billick or Mal either are listening to us. So I mean, I'm not sure if they know who's where.
Jeez, I wouldn't. I'd be trying
I
to
don't.
concentrate in Zelda.
Yeah.
These
No,
guys are
I
talking
don't.
about like the Knicks and shit. Like no.
Yeah, I don't listen to their comms.
Or worse, like Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon.
Isn't that the owner of the New York Knicks?
No.
I used to sleep through history class. I don't know. I don't know any of this. Yeah, this is good lagoons. Good fairy drops. Bill getting literally all the health. And Malchior getting all the bombs.
He's gonna have a real. I mean, if he doesn't get hit that much too, he's gonna have a really low refill, which is just gonna put Mal behind even more.
Alright, Goma go down or what? Oop. A pause. Straight down. And a fairy.
I do want to. Oh, he grabs the race heart. I just want to let you know I grabbed it for you last night.
You know, I saw it. I came in about 10 minutes into that match, and it was a good spot to come in, and I watched it. I was glued to my screen. I thought Von Miller owned Reggie Miller.
Von Miller. You guys are a mess.
Alright. Tooting over. Down once. Takes you back to level 1. Just 2 minutes apart, these runners. So we have to watch really carefully at Billick. Overly zealous 9. Or
he's going for the potion too.
A failure to use the potion would even this up in a hurry.
Yeah, I mean this is definitely Billick's race to lose right now.
Yeah, and it's not anyone's fault except the Gorilla.
Thanks.
I hate those Gorilla. I don't know how anyone can say they like level 7. They're a maniac.
I don't mind 7. People hate it. I mean, I hate 9.
It's a bad
honestly,
level.
I just hate 9. Everyone, I think everybody hates 9, but I don't hate 8. I don't hate 7.
What do you like better, 7 or the overworld?
Depends how much stuff do I get to kill. You know how I am.
That's how 7 is. You can kill all the Gorilla if you want.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes you have to. You got to go back and kill the room full of blues to get a force bomb.
I do hear a lot of people like. I said it today. I was like, maybe I'm getting better at running on Z1 because everyone complains how they hate level 2, and now I'm like 10 seconds behind every single level 2. It's like all of a sudden, like lately, that's just been happening.
Yeah, you really got to pull all your splits up together. Sometimes you got to do them one at a time.
Ganon is very sneaky.
Ganon is sneaky. Sometimes you can't even get to Ganon. Alright, going down to 4 bombs here. Got the 3 keys. Oh, what's interesting, yeah, this is the impact of skipping error key. You gotta take that room. Why is Malchior down a key? Didn't grab the Zol key?
No, he didn't grab. He didn't grab error key.
Neither player got error key.
I didn't even know Billick didn't, but I knew Mal didn't. Yeah, Mal didn't grab error key.
Yeah, I remember seeing Billick bomb in from the side. All right, here we go. Patra 1. Unless you're Red Octorok, then this is Patra 1A. Because you get the red ring, you got to do Patra 1B. All right, free bombs, yeah.
Makes quick work of it though.
Yeah, it's good safe. Too safe. Yeah, Malchior knows you gotta skip potion, you're behind.
Yep.
Gotta skip Patra 1, you're behind.
He's going for it.
What does that give you? About a minute?
Yeah, it depends on refills. 30 seconds for the potion and 10 or 15 per refill, probably. Something like that.
Bombs are gonna disappear. Here's Spectacle Rock. 2 eyeballs.
Billick's on cruise control now. See what happens. I'm not sure if he's going to try for this clip or not. Probably just kill it. I would if I knew I was this far ahead. Actually, Mal's really not that far behind him, but he has no safety.
You don't need safety. You need speed.
Well,
beyond the point of options here.
I mean, Mal, like I said, Mal.
Oh my god!
Oh, he gets clocked though. That's gonna help a lot.
horribly advantageous for Billick getting a clock there. Took a beam though, got 1 heart back, but that's really nothing. You still got beam.
No.
I haven't been in that room with beams in so long, and I watch all these players come into the silver arrow room with beams, and I'm so jealous. I'm like, this room is so fun.
You said that. I might even went in there beams today. I don't know if I had got hit before I went in there. Probably. Yeah, I never go in there with beams. I'm always like at least 1 or 2 hearts down.
Oh, I'll have like 4 hearts. I'll be like, well, I guess I'd just die on Patra too. Let's see how it goes.
BT goes in there like, big gulps, all right.
It's so easy to take 1 hit from Patra 2, but sometimes you take 2.
Yeah, no, you do.
All right, 1 Patra 2 bop, 1 like bop. This is pretty cake here. I wonder if we can just hold on to that potion.
He's got the potions. I mean, if I'm him, I'm popping 1. But Mal's only 1 heart down, and he's about to be at P2, so he's still behind, but he hasn't made any like big mistakes or anything yet.
This is not the room to fight the Wizrobes from above. Fight them from down in this room.
No room is the right room to fight them above, in my opinion.
I'd rather have 9 level 2s with Wizrobes than 1 level 7. That's how much I hate it.
I probably, I don't know. Yeah.
Alright, got my beams back, got 1 potion down. Malchior stopped to give Geese a kiss. Picking up these silver arrows. You can't go low in the trap room. You gotta go either straight left or left and up.
This is a really fast reverse C for Mal.
Yeah, that was some bomb damage right there.
Really good pattern. Dropped 3 bombs. Pretty much on his way.
Alright, 2-minute drill starts from Malchior. It's at 37:20. And then we have Patra 3. The last survivor.
Alright, here we go.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Porky.
Clinical. Gets the right hand side. Let's watch the recovery. Gets another right. Little bullet heck.
And he gets the lockup and GG. So unless he throws himself into the fire like 9 times in a row, I think we have a winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
To Billick.
GG. What happens to the winner of this match?
They get Stan, who beat me last night, and that is the final for the kids table tournament.
Oh no.
Billick with 36-11. I think that's about a minute or so behind his PB. He might have a high 34. I think he just PB'd.
That's a good race time then.
Better than mine.
Potion. Your best race time? What's your best race time?
I think my best race time was like a mid 35 or something in quals.
Yeah, I think it's like a 35:26.
Yeah, I know him and Mal have both PB'd recently.
All right, all eyes on Malchior right now. We got 2 hearts, no potion. This is where you want to do a hippo fairy. You want to come in here and get the 7 + 9er.
And what's a hippo fairy?
Hippo fairy is when you get a 16 on the last bit of Patra here.
Well, I know what it is. I'm telling you to explain it to them.
I did. I just explained it to them. I did it in the form of a conversation with you because I don't know who's there. Can't see these people. Who are these people? Oh, we get a left hand. Yeah, left hand stunner.
Yeah, he got him.
And this looks like about a 2:19 2-minute drill. Oh no, it's a little more than that.
GG.
2:23. That's about how fast you got there from the silver arrows on your PB. That's really good race time. GG Malchior, rough death. I have a rough death. Nothing you did wrong. Just got the bad urea, not enough health. Got both players in the waiting room.
Oh.
Bring them on in. Just drag them in forcibly. Oh, right, we got Billick And our winner here, and we got Malchior with a strong, clutchy finish here. Good game, gents.
GG's.
GG's.
Yo, GG's both.
Well, Malchior, you get to walk us through this. Are you happy with your performance, regardless of how your opponent did here?
Up until 7, yeah, it was fine. Look at my freaking lost my splits already again because of my hotkeys. I saw we were keeping even. I saw I made time on him in 4, and I saw going to 5 I was ahead. I was like, okay, sweet. And then I didn't get the force in Olive Garden, but the combat went well. I was like, all right, I'll take that. And that's the first Olive Garden force I haven't gotten all day. I played at least 3 or 4 times today, and I got Olive Garden force in every single one of them. And then that one failed. I was like, all right, he's struggling a little, so we're making some edge. And I've never died in 7 before, so I don't know what the heck happened. Like the boomerangs were set to heat seeking.
Yeah, it was really rough to watch. Gurias, and I was even saying that I think they do too much damage. They're ranged, they're aggressive. They got 5 health. They do a whole heart each. This is not fair.
Yeah, that is the first time I've ever died in 7. That felt so weird. I'm like, what do I do from here? I'm like, I want to go get this fairy, and then after that, I'm just going to pray.
Oh yeah, 7 is not a really. It has got some bad juju in it. So one time, our former great competitor Lack Attack, we play this game again one day. His cartridge froze in level 7, and his opponent graciously let them rematch later on.
Oh, nice. That's generous. But yeah,
But yeah,
GG's Billick. I was hoping. I mean, I hate rooting for someone to mess up, but I'm like, can you have like just one death, or at least use one potion to make this somewhat even? But no, you crushed that 9.
I did use a potion in 9, but yeah, I really messed up on my world wrap. I lost probably like 30, 40 seconds on that. It just was a
I noticed.
disaster. That's when you
Yeah.
went ahead. And then I saw I was kind of catching up a little. And then I saw you were getting a fairy all of a sudden, even though we were even. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, he must have died. I'm like, okay. Then I took a little bit of a breather. I kind of went a little safer than I normally would have.
As
So,
you should. As you should.
but yeah, that was a nice clutch 9 going well with the potion. That was impressive.
That's my first potionless kill. So great. Now I have to put that in the route.
Yep, we can never grab a potion ever again. It's the worst.
It's oh gosh, it's gonna add so much stress.
All right, but you gained 1 minute and 45 seconds. You know, if you guys were dead even in 7 when you took that death, you lost 320, then you still finished 145 ahead, 135 behind. I mean, that's a really impressive back half of the game. Splits are just splits.
Thank you. I did enjoy it. Coming with beams out of Blue Lagoon 1, I'm like, oh well, that never happens.
When
I
when
saw
you
he
when,
also had beams out of Blue Lagoon 1. I'm like, well, dang, let's go.
when you like mess up or like something happens or like there's no pressure, like you just start doing stuff that never happens, or you get get like crazy luck. Like when you're on pace, like all the bad things happen. Like you take a death or something like in a race, or like just something weird happens. Like it feels like, I mean, you just got through your first 9 without a potion. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like I did that too. Like I'll be like 2 minutes behind. I'll be like, might as well practice 9 with no potion, and I get it. I'm like, well, why can't I do that like when I'm -30? Which I
No,
did today. But
I did have to kill Patra too because I missed the clip, but frick, I'll take it.
I saw you go back and grab that clip though. Didn't leave it behind.
My brain turns off, BT. It's like, do the thing that the muscle tells me to do.
Do it.
We
Yeah, that's the best.
we
That's the
also
best way
see
to race.
we also see you get red candle twice.
Yes, double ray candle. Let's go.
Yeah, that's how you get the purple candle.
You can never have enough red candle.
The atomic candle now.
I was happy I
That's-
got the force on the Gleeok in 8. I'm like, I'm behind anyway. I'll go for the dumb force. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Don't need bombs for 9.
Yeah, that's
I-
that's another point ahead of you was just keeping your bombs up. Kind of Billick's just running on scarce mode.
I got
Man,
lucky on the coast. I got this thing now where I try and work up because I got white sword where y'all normally have wood sword, so it doesn't take long for me to kill overworld stuff. So over on the coast, after the wrap, I try to work up a count, and then I'll get my force either before going into Olive Garden, or sometimes I'll save it all the way to Olive Garden if the bomb count's high. And it gave
Oh
me
yeah,
just
so
globals. It gave me globals galore. I was like, oh great, don't need a force.
it kind of reminds me of something I pointed out there. So if either of you, if you take a bop going into the Olive Garden, have you ever considered going into the penalty box, the bomb upgrade room with all the
I have
keys?
heard of that, and I almost did it this time because my count was up to, I want to say 4 or 5 going into Olive Garden. And I was like, I'd have to do it perfect. Penalty box is down here, the key's there. I could go to 9. At the time, I was ahead, and I wanted to maintain that lead.
That's good. Oh, so you were watching?
Yeah, I was watching.
Yeah, we didn't know if you guys were watching or not.
I'd probably be less likely to do penalty box with white sword, just because you can stab them down reasonably fast.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
felt
Save a
good.
couple bombs.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
yeah,
I agree with that.
I've seen that strat. It's pretty neat. But it seems like a more of a 3-1 strat for the pros.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. If you don't want to stab 8 times, those keys are
Tadongo
pretty
did his
juicy.
thing in 2 where he eats my bomb and doesn't take the smoke again. That happened in practice also.
Yeah, you gotta insert a delay.
And normally in rando I do, but in vanilla it's like
Yeah, you're just like, I must run up and push BB.
pretty much.
Yeah, just be like, I
I
just gotta
think
take a beat.
I
Here,
used to get that.
I'll put a couple beats in chat so you remember to take a pause there.
I used to
Yeah.
get that a lot, and I think like it just becomes a muscle memory thing at some point or another. Because I like there is like a day here, like maybe once every couple weeks or months, it feels like I'll just he'll start eating bombs and I'll miss the second one doing that, but it I don't know. Like I said, I think it just becomes a muscle memory thing because I don't go for the one bomb kill usually. I'm just not good enough to do it and never practice it. But
Excuse me.
beats by BT.
But yeah, I knew we would be tight going through this entire race. After he just improved his PB last night, I was like, oh golly, like you and Stun are just trying to show me up. It was good fun.
Yeah, well, you guys got PB, and so I had a PB.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think everyone in the final 4 of this bracket has PB'd within the last week, which is pretty neat to see.
Yeah, every time I turn around, like, well, first it was Dan's game. They had like Billick and Mal and Stan, like you said, he PB'd on me obviously in the race last night. So I'm like, man, I was like, yo, I want a PB too. So I went and got a good PB today. So
There we go. All right, we just need to keep pushing each other.
yeah.
There's nothing any of you guys can do to make me PB in this game ever again.
You PB too many times. Your PB's too damn good now. So
I know I can't touch
I
it.
mean, if JFSR can come to Rust and PB, then you can too.
It's true, but man, I would have to derust and play the game.
yeah, you would. Well, how do you feel, Billick? How do you feel about going up against Stan?
Ooh, same question from me.
It seems like a really close matchup. We actually had the exact same PB until he PB'd last night, and then so we're so close. I think it's just going to be a coin flip, really.
See, here's the difference though between I think me and you and Mal and Stan are kind of like sit. Like me and you came into the game butt naked, like we're brand new. They were playing Z1 for a Z1R rather for like a while. So I mean, if you look at Stan too, I know Mal never really ran vanilla, but like Mal, how long have you been playing Z1R? Okay. I don't know. He just got up and left. I don't know, but I think
Yeah,
he's been. I think
I
he's been
feel
playing.
like
I
I
think he's been
would
playing
run away
Z1R a
from that
while.
question too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
quite a while now.
Excuse me.
I said how. I said how long you've been playing Z1R.
I've been playing Z1R since god, was it 2018?
Okay, so you've been playing a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Stan plays, and he's a pretty good Z1R runner, and he
Stun's
had
a great Z1R runner too. Yep.
yeah, and he's had. I know like you're new to vanilla like board, but I know he's had times because when I bopped him, he was the first person to like play and like get me like right away. And I was like, oh, like I didn't expect that. And like me and him traded at least once or twice. So
Stun
I
has great
yeah, I knew
combat.
not to sleep on him. Like I felt like pretty comfortable even being like messed up with my ankle and like drugged up from ankle playing Red Octo because I know he was like brand new. But Stan, like I definitely like I wasn't sleeping on him. Like I felt like he could definitely beat me, and he did. And he PB'd on top of it. So I
Yeah.
mean, but
I expected a low to mid 35, and he puts that one in there. I was like, oh, jeez, okay.
sleep on him and beat him. What's going on here? BT here, a mess.
Me?
My God.
I'm just quoting you directly.
Now I will go practice 7.
All right, we want some 7 drills out of you. We want to see some more PBs. Got to do the Malchior's got to do a knockout PB. Billick's got to do some additional Stan prepping, and we have another match in progress.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like GM's up one match. They're in the middle of this match right now. So
The legend himself. Let's go watch them perform.
Let us.
Yeah, I definitely want to
do
watch the rest of that one. That's gonna be awesome.
close this out. Yo, again, thanks everybody for putting on the tournament and everybody that helped out, ran. GG to everybody.
Oh yeah,
follow
thank
these
y'all
runners.
for keeping this put together. This has been great.
Yeah, thanks
Gotcha.
everybody. It's fun. Looking forward to the next match.
GG.
GG's.
GG's.
All right. I will do a quick little outro so we can get you over to the other race that's going on. Yeah, thanks to our commentators today, Mercs and BT, and thanks to our runners, Malchior and Billick. Make sure you keep an eye on the Z1 Discord for upcoming races. And I'm going to send you over to ZSR2, Green Mario versus Cantaloupe Me, in the middle of Game 2 right now. So, yeah, very exciting match going on. So, see you there. Bye.